At some point in our life, you may have found yourself constantly thinking about someone. This person may be a crush, a close friend, a family member, or even an ex-partner. Regardless of who it is, this constant thought pattern can be overwhelming because it makes you feel like you have no control over your thoughts. I don't want anyone living rent free in my head, and I guess it's the same for a lot of people. If you are wondering why you can't seem to shake off thoughts about someone, in this video I'll share with you 10 possible reasons behind it. Hello beautiful, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome to Female Affairs with Follow, where everything related to female and matters of the heart are shared. Do well to subscribe and join the female tribe. Turn on the post notification bell so that you'll be notified of a new video. Men are not left out in this. You are all welcome. So, when you can't stop thinking about someone, 10 things it means. Number one is you may be infatuated with them. Infatuation is an intense feeling of attraction towards someone, which can lead to obsessive thoughts about that person, and it's one of the most common reasons why you can't stop thinking about someone. This is especially true if the person in question is someone you have a crush on but haven't had a chance to get to know better yet. Your mind may be constantly occupied with the thought of what could be, and your imagination may run wild, creating scenarios where you are with them. You know, it's easy to romanticize people when you've not gotten to know them. If this is not the case, why do we break up with people we thought we loved? Think about it. Why? Why do we go from I can't imagine life without them to they're never the right person for me? It's because infatuation is based on superficial aspects and projection of an ideal version of someone. When you finally get to know that person and their flaws, you may realize that they are not who you thought they were, and your obsession with them fades away. So yeah, if you are infatuated with someone, you might not be able to stop thinking about them. Number two is you are in love with them. Love is complicated emotion. It can be hard to understand and even harder to control. If you are in love with someone, it's natural to constantly think about them. Love is powerful force that can consume your mind and heart, making it hard for you to focus on anything else. You may find yourself thinking about the person all day long, from the moment you wake up until you go to bed at night. It's just natural when you are, falling in love with someone, and have been there many times during my dating years. Honestly, it's a beautiful feeling though, especially if it's mutual. You find yourself texting each other all day, sending photos and videos, and planning dates. You want to know what they are doing and how their day is going, and you always look forward to seeing them again. When you finally get to spend time together, the feeling is indescribable. You just can't get enough of them. Your brain is constantly thinking about them even when you are not physically together. Like I said, it's fun when it's mutual and not obsessive, but when it's not, it's heartbreaking. Number three is you miss them. When you miss someone, you tend to think about them more often than usual. This could be a close friend who moved away, a family member who live far from you, or an ex-partner that you still have feelings for. Missing someone is a bittersweet feeling. On one hand, it brings back memories and makes you feel connected to that person, but on the other hand, it can also make you feel sad and lonely. So if you find yourself constantly thinking about someone because you miss them, it's completely normal. It just means that they hold a special place in your heart and you long for their presence. If the person is alive and I can reach out to them, I would. But if they are dead, then I choose to cherish the memories we shared and pray for their soul. Number 4, you are holding on to grudges. There is a reason the Bible encourages us to forgive and let go of grudges. Holding on to anger or resentment towards someone can consume your thoughts and make it hard for you to move on. You may constantly replay what happened in your head, in your mind, thinking about different ways you could, have handled things or seeking revenge. But the truth is, holding on to grudges only harms you and keep you stuck in a negative thought pattern. It's important to forgive and let go for your peace of mind. Otherwise, you will continue to be tormented by thoughts of that person. They say forgiveness is not for the other person, it's for yourself. I agree to that. Do you? Number 5, you are comparing yourself to them. In today's world and age, where social media reigns supreme, it's easy to fall into the trap of comparison. You may find yourself, constantly thinking about someone because you feel like they have a better life than you. Maybe they have a curvy body, a successful career, a happy relationship, or an enviable lifestyle. I must confess, I fall into the trap sometimes and snap out of it after giving myself a pep talk. The truth is, social media only shows the highlight reel of people's life. You don't know what struggles or challenges they are facing behind closed doors. Comparing yourself to someone else will only lead to feelings of, inadequacy and self-doubt. So instead of constantly thinking about someone else's life, focus on your own and work towards your own goals and dreams. Okay? Number 6, you are still processing a breakup. Breakups are no fun. Honestly, they are no fun. Although it will reset your life if you are the victim, though. Whether you initiated it or not, the end of a relationship is emotionally draining and leaves you with a lot of unanswered questions. If you find yourself constantly thinking about your ex, it may be because you are still trying to process what happened and come to terms with the loss. You may wonder if things could have gone differently, or if there was something you could have done to save the relationship. That's why you hear people say after breakup, I can't stop thinking about them. But with time and healing, those thoughts will fade away and you will be able to move on. Number 7, you are fantasizing about them. You might be constantly thinking about someone because you are the one fantasizing about them. This could be a person you have feelings for, or even a celebrity crush. You may be thinking about a future with that particular person, creating scenarios in your mind where you are together and happy. Fantasizing is normal and fun, but if it consumes your thoughts to the point of interfering with your daily life, then it's a problem. Number 8, you are obsessed. While most of the reason we can't stop thinking about someone, sometimes they can be a sign of obsession. Obsession is an unhealthy fixation on someone or something, and it takes over your life. You may find yourself stalking the person's social media's account, constantly checking their updates, and even going out of your way to see them in person. If this sounds like you, there is fire on the mountain and you need to seek help, because obsession can turn into an unhealthy and potentially dangerous situation. So it's important to recognize the signs and seek help if needed. Number 9, God wants you to reach out to them. If you are a Christian, God may have put someone on your mind to reach out to and check up on, or even pray for. God is an all-knowing God, and He knows when someone needs to hear from you or could use your prayer. So if you find yourself constantly thinking about a particular person, maybe it's time to reach out and see how they are doing. And if you can't pray for them, you never know, your call, message, or prayer might be just what they need at that particular moment. So whenever I experience this, I try as much as possible to reach out to the person or pray for them, and I'm usually glad I did. Number 10, which is the last one, you are worried about them. There are times I worry about someone and I can't stop thinking about them until I know that they are okay, or pray for them. If you care about someone, it's natural to worry about them. Worry about their well-being. You may, constantly think about them and hope that they are safe and happy. This type of thought pattern is really strong when a loved one is going through a difficult time or facing challenges. Since worrying doesn't change anything, I've learned to channel my thoughts into prayers instead. It helped me feel like I'm doing something for the other person and putting their well-being in God's hand. The truth is, our thoughts are influenced by a variety of reasons, especially when it comes to people we have strong feelings towards. But if you find yourself constantly thinking about someone, and you are not comfortable with it, there is a way to shift your focus and improve your mental health. So I'll share 5 ways to help yourself manage the situation. Number 1 is to identify the root cause of your thought and address it. Who are you thinking about, and why are you thinking about them constantly? Number 2 thing to do is, if you can reach out to the person, do so and address any unresolved issues, or simply catch up. Okay, the third thing you could do is, if the person is no longer in your life, accept it and focus on creating new memories and relationships. But fourth thing you can do is find healthy distractions that will shift your thoughts away from the person, such as studying, improving yourself, hobbies, exercise, or spending time with loved ones. Number 5 thing you could do is, you can also find a way to express and release your thoughts through journaling, or talking to a trusted friend or therapist. One major thing talking does, apart from helping you feel better, is help you gain clarity in the situation. You might realize that the person you are constantly thinking about is not worth your time and energy. And lastly, this one is a bonus. Always remember to pray for God's guidance and peace of mind in any situation that may be causing you to constantly think about someone. Yes, thoughts are powerful, but they do not have to control us. We have the power to choose what we think about and how we respond to our thoughts. That's a wrap for today. I hope you enjoy watching as much as I enjoy dishing this out. If you do, I'd like to hear your thoughts in the comment section. Kindly like this video to help reach out to others, okay? Others who are in need of this. Share with your family and friends, and don't forget to subscribe if you have not. I'll see you in my next one. Thank you for watching. Bye.